we will go to 5 red lights. It's lights out, and it is away we go. Failing getting the better start than Fetch. Avi also not great start. Kua with a good start, although he did go a little bit wide through that. And I thought he got past Avi, but there was that. So Avi sending it down the inside of Fetch, but he had to back out. And there is a yellow flag, and that is Tycho's or Wapo's who has spun. And I think Ransdale had a bit of a moment as well. He's lost 4 positions. But as we go down the Wellington Straight, I think.
This is the Wellington, yeah.
And Malachi's looking for it. He gets pushed off the track by Ransdale. But is he going to keep the position? Oh, it's
I think
really
Malachi
close.
on those softs has just got the better grip.
Malachi has got through.
Going through left field. As we now come through Pop's corner, and obviously Avi, Fetch and Failing keeping their positions. But Ransdale... Sorry, Ransdale's had another.
Oh, that's it. They were 3 wide. Oh, and Liam's round.
Liam's.
That's not good. That's not.
You
what
do not want to be going side by side and through maggots and maggots.
Not only were they side by side, they were 3 wide.
But I'm sure that will not be the case because Avi does seem to be lacking pace.
Fetch has gone down the inside at Stowe. Oh, it's so close, wheel to wheel, side by side. Is Fetch going to try and send it around the outside? He is. Fetch really wants to get this move done, and he does get it done nice and cleanly.
But we do see Failing and Fetch going side by side down into Stowe corner. Failing has the outside. Is Fetch going to be able to hold the inside, or is Failing going to be able to get the outside line? He does now have the inside line going into Vale now, as Failing's camera angle is atrocious. But Fetch pushes inside, coming round down into club now and onto the first lap. And Fetch does hold the lead on Failing, but Failing looking very, very dominant in that final sector. So I feel like Fetch is not going to be feeling safe. As Failing does look for a move down into turn 1 and still can't get the move done on Fetch. Fetch doing a very good job of defending. Obviously, Failing wedged between 2 soft runners now, so he is going to be feeling vulnerable. But Failing is going to go to the inside of Brooklands again, and is he going to break later? I think he broke a bit later, but Fetch with those grip of those soft tyres, which are still going to be faster at this point in the race, still holding the outside Failing as Fetch is pushing him as wide as he legally can, side by side now going down the old pit straight down into Pop's corner. Failing again, tucking behind and not looking for a move because we know how that ends, going down into a move in Pop's corner, but looking very, very quick into Mags and Beck. It's going to be all about the exit onto the hanger straight for Failing now.
I mean,
he's shifting his car.
Able to follow so closely to Fetch is amazing. Maybe he's
going to be very vulnerable.
Fetch only on 22%. Oh, and Failing switched to the inside. Is he going to be clear through? I think he is. Oh, he's got the move done. Through Stowe, down into Vale, and he will be through. And he's got about 40% more battery than Fetch. Avi
so he will be able to fend off.
Yeah, Avi coming back into the sort of ice battle. Oh, and Malachi and Mabulite are all having an absolute scrap here. Skiz being allowed through. There seemed like there might have been a bit of contact there. Malachi lost a lot of time. Not looking good. And Fetch and Nick are going side by side as well. Nick down the inside. Fetch holding it. And now, obviously, that gave Fetch the inside line. And Fetch really good defending from the Alfa Romeo driver, the new Alfa Romeo driver. But Nick is coming back at him. Are they going to go side by side into cops? I think Nick is going to go for it. Fetch is going to have to back out. And Mabulite just spun again. Just an absolute scrap. And now Avi. Oh, Avi thought about it for a second there. Yeah, I think it was Liam.
But Avi, sorry, Fetch and Nick battling. Is it going to be another 3 goes Hamilton moment going down into Vale? I mean, it was looking like it, but...
Oh, and Fetch has got it done.
Fetch did get the move done, but I think Avi's going to be picking up the scraps of that battle.
I've got a bad feeling someone's going to go around here. They're all within tenths of each other. This is absolutely amazing. Skiz and Malachi also joining in the fray here. Malachi going to look maybe for a switchback, and he goes down the inside.
And Liam's retired in the pits.
And Liam's retired in the pits. Oh, and Malachi's had a big moment on exit. And so has Skiz.
Yeah, perhaps the Ferrari setup is maybe slightly higher wings.
Yeah, oh, and Malachi going around the outside of Hughes Morgan.
And Avi's got off track.
Position. Well, Avi has gone off track.
But
No, I think the mediums will be quicker now. Avi has got
reclaiming
it
that
done.
position though. Yeah.
Is Malachi going to look to go around the outside as well? He's not. Oh, he is. He's still there on the inside. CGM, a bit of lag. I think Malachi's going to get it done. And you will see Failing come round the last corner. He extends his championship lead and he wins the sprint race in Silverstone. Nick will come across the line in P2 on track, but he will be demoted quite far down the order after penalties down to P8. Skiz having a really poor sprint race, and Ransdale as well. And we are going to go to 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Fetch getting a much better start than Failing this time.
Yeah, Failing had a stinker of a start.
Failing had a really bad start. Avi down the inside of Failing, but Failing holds it round the outside. Oh, Nick's round. Nick's been spun round in turn 1, and that is not what he would have wanted. And Matt with an absolutely amazing start. Matt gaining almost 3 positions. He's down the inside of Malachi. Can he hold the position?
Malachi fends him off though for now. But obviously,
CJM got past him, and maybe Matt got pushed a bit quite close to the edge, and that's someone else round. Tycho's is round as well. Failing's going for a move around the outside of Fetch, which will switch the inside line. Part of chicane.
Is he going to get the better exit though? That is the question, and I think he does, almost pushing Fetch wheel to wheel there, almost wheel bang with him. That's a very dangerous thing to be doing in the wet. But Fetch is going to be looking to come back at him in the inside, going down into Brooklands, and then down into Luffield as well. He's going to hang it around the outside, which then again switch to the inside.
Oh,
he has the
Failing.
moment! Hangs on the grass.
It was contact.
He just looks to be gaining time on Fetch, and he might be looking for a move down into the Wellington straight potentially. As there is a yellow flag, and hold on. Is that a safety car?
CGM Glass has got no front wing.
That's a full safety car.
And Fetch and Avi come into the pits.
Yeah, this is interesting. They might be gambling for the dries or a fresh set of inters.
Everyone's in the pits. Oh, and Mabulic has just overtaken 2 people in the pits. Yeah, he's gone now.
But Pig's riding like a book. That is not what he would have wanted, and now Fetch is going to be all over the back of these two with the older scrub tyres.
Yeah.
I think that was not the best, and Fetch with that better grip on the tyres is going to look for a move down the inside. Doesn't go for the move down the inside, but Abby's
he's
going to be
going around the outside.
Caught in the scraps there. And he has a snap. Oh, that was dangerously close. Obviously, the better grip on those fresh inters. Is Avi going to go to the inside? And Avi looking to squeeze past. Going 3 wide now into Brooklands. Avi managing to get past Fetch as well. Fetch a bit of a moment going into Brooklands. Now going through Luffield. And Avi has made his way up into P2. But we will see what Malachi does for Avi. I imagine he's played the team game if Avi's close enough.
And Liam's been pushed off the track by Skiz. Failing, I believe, got a triple overtake
there's
done
a
in
massive crash.
Maggots.
Massive crash going down into Stowe. That's a VSC. That was Melvin. Sad for Failing. He's now under pressure from Liam. Now, is Liam going to look for a move on Failing, go down into Stowe? Pulls back slightly, maybe looking to get the scraps from the battle in front, but is he going to look for a move down to Club? No, he tucks behind. I think he thinks, but I know, sorry, Liam does go for the move on Failing. Holding it round the outside there, going down into Club, around the corner, Failing. And yeah, DRS has been enabled, so it is drying up quite clearly. I'm sure we'll see quite a few drivers dive into the pit lanes.
But it's still
worked out quite well for Malachi.
It's still raining.
And he does.
Yeah.
So obviously he has that fresher tyres and just now he has track position. So obviously that has worked out very, very well for Abby. As Failing gets another 3 second.
Oh, and Failing's off the track.
And there's another safety car.
Oh, Failing's in the wall.
Is he?
Yeah.
And Abby going down into Club now. Well, Vale and Club now. And he goes a lot earlier than Malachi did. And he's done a beautiful restart. 6, 7 tenths. That is the kind of restart you want to be doing. Going down into the hangar straight. So we are probably going to see Abby make a move down into Luffield. He does pull to the outside. And does make the move a long way before the corner.
Personally, I reckon Skiz is going to win this.
But Skiz does get back past Abby, as I think Abby is going to look for a move on Skiz again. Yeah, just swaps DRS again with Skiz. So I think it is going to come down to who has more battery. And Ransdale goes past Fetch now. Does have a slight slide. So it'll be interesting to see if this last lap battle does cost Abby the position. And Skiz is going to be storming down into Stowe corner. Is Skiz going to get the position? He doesn't make the move down before Stowe. Is Skiz going to go for a desperate dive down into the club corner? Or going into the
Oh, he
layout
is!
club? And
He's
he does
absolutely
go down the
sent it.
inside.
And he's got it done!
He has got it done. That was a very clean engaged move. And Skiz on track wins the... I'm speechless. Wins the GB Grand Prix with Abby finishing P2 after what honestly looks like a race that Abby was gonna win, but that absolute send that Skiz sent, absolutely insane. I happened so quickly and the camera angle was awful.
And then Fetch finishing off the podium with a very respectable drive. Malachi P4 with Cure in his first race finishing P5. CJ Glass with a very good drive in the second half of the race in P6. Ransdale with picking up a 5-second finishing P7. Liam, Matt Pink round off the top 10. Melvin, Yi, Mabulite, Alz, and Obo Alf round off the points. And Nick, Failing, and Tycho's all DNF'd.